In this corner, we have world champion defending her title, the Enneagram of Personality. And in this corner, we have seasoned veteran Myers-Briggs type indicator. And today, in the ultimate title match, we will determine which one is better. Yep. We're talking about the pros and cons of Myers-Briggs and the Enneagram. If you don't know who I am, hello, I'm Abby, and I'm here to help you discover you. Don't forget to subscribe for new videos every Monday and Thursday. I want to thank Cloverleaf for sponsoring this video. Cloverleaf is a place where you can take typology assessments like the Enneagram and Myers-Briggs. I actually retook the Myers-Briggs assessment on Cloverleaf so that I could prepare for this video, and I got INFJ, which is, funnily enough, what I typed back in college. That's what I was, and that's what I still am. If you want to take these yourself, you can find the link to a free MBTI and Enneagram assessment in the description down below. So let's get into the nitty-gritty of a question I get asked a lot. Which typology assessment is better, MBTI or the Enneagram? I want to start by looking at the broad strokes of what makes each typology system different. And please excuse me, I'm going to be using slides like in college because this is just the way that I felt was the best way to teach it. Okay, let's get started. So MBTI has 16 different ways to type, while the Enneagram has 9. MBTI has a clear origin story based on the work of Swiss psychoanalyst Carl Jung. I think that's how you say his name, but I don't really know. And then the Enneagram has a convoluted history with roots tracing all the way back to the 4th century. The basis of MBTI is centered around your unique cognitive processes, like how you perceive information and how you make decisions. The Enneagram, however, tells you why you do the things that you do. I like to say that MBTI is mental-based and the Enneagram is motivation-based. Myers-Briggs helps you understand your actions and how you relate to other people, whereas the Enneagram focuses more on the deeper parts of yourself. And lastly, the Enneagram has way more add-ons than MBTI. Like, if you want your head to spin, look at tri-types and blind spots of the Enneagram. So now you know the broad strokes of what makes each typing system different, but what I think is more interesting is what unites them. They both show what's important to you, and I think that they can be used in tandem to better understand yourself. So now you're probably wondering, okay, which one is better, Abby? This is the title of the video. Who won the wrestling match? So the answer that you might not want to hear, because it's not as juicy as a hard stance, is it depends on what you want. I know that I have a YouTube channel entirely dedicated to typology, but at the end of the day, in all honesty, it doesn't matter. What matters is your complex soul and mind that can never be fully comprehended by some typing system. I like to say that the Enneagram and MBTI are just tools in your toolbox, so use them if they work and toss them if they don't. But if you're still wondering which typing system you want to lean towards, let me help you out. If you want to understand your core motivation, so that would be your weakness, your desire, your core longing, your fear, if you want to understand those things, the Enneagram would be a really good fit for you. But if you want to understand your strengths, weaknesses, and broad personality traits, Myers-Briggs would be a really good fit for you. Like I said before, the Enneagram is about motivations and Myers-Briggs is about mental functioning. Personally, I think the Enneagram leans more towards self-development, thinking about feelings, childhood influences, and core yearnings. Myers-Briggs leans more towards understanding others through interesting conversations about personality, and you can compare your MBTI to groups of people like your coworkers to see how you guys respond to things based off your cognitive functions. That's another thing I really like about Cloverleaf is that you can create a team and then you can compare your MBTI types, your Enneagram types to the people in that team, like your coworkers, your ministry group or whatever, your friends, your family, and you can have all those displayed together. It's really helpful. I'm super curious to hear what your thoughts are on Myers-Briggs versus the Enneagram. Please put them in the comments down below so we can all talk about it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.